Hey everyone, welcome back to the Freak Fit channel. We got another news show for you and we got quite a bit to get through. I hope you enjoyed the first one.
A lot of the new releases coming out, so lots to talk about.
There's a fair bit of third party stuff here, but we got a lot of Hot Toys announcements and some other stuff as well. So starting off with CyberX Studios are doing Adonis Creed from the Creed 2 film.
Yeah, so I've never heard of CyberX Studios, have you?
Me neither, no. It took me a little while. We had to really zoom in there to find out what they're actually called because the skull's sort of covering their insignia. But new third party company. I think, was it third party or the official? I don't know.
Well, it must be. I mean, it's obviously licensed.
Oh yeah, it's got Michael B. Jordan's name on it.
Michael B. Jordan, Adonis Creed, Creed 2. It's obviously licensed.
Yeah, alright. Well, fair dues.
So, yeah. So, what are your thoughts on that head sculpt?
Yeah, it looks good. Looks pretty good.
I don't know if I really see the likeness, to be honest.
I mean, from these pictures, let's have a look at some more pictures. That picture there is about an 8 out of 10, likeness-wise. There is something a bit weird about when you see the full body picture you guys are seeing on the screen now. Is everything
single bend elbows. The body looks very shiny.
It does. The head looks, on that one, the one of the American flag, does that look a little bit out of proportion, the head to the body?
All of it does. I mean, Michael B. Jordan's not that hench, is he?
He got pretty hench for the movies.
Did
he? Yeah.
I mean, I know he was, built, but was he that hench?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'd have to. I've seen the films a couple of times each on Netflix, and yeah.
Don't know how I feel about those knees either, to be honest.
Oh yeah. I see what you mean. I mean, the base looks nice. You get a fair bit. You get, two different alternative outfits.
I wonder if these shoes will actually have the night tick when they're released.
Yeah.
Because that's normally a thing, isn't it? Like the Marty McFly, the Hot Toys Marty McFly, that didn't have any of the insignia.
There's another picture there. She looks pretty good there.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't know. I don't really see the likeness that much.
And there's the kind of all black version. Looks pretty badass. They're also doing Rocky. We've got pictures of him coming up as well in a little while.
Is this? You were saying about how Sly Stallone's doing his own company. Is this it?
No, I don't think so. I think the first figure that's going to be coming out from Sly's own 1/6 scale company apparently is going to be Cobra.
Oh yeah, okay.
This kind of came out of nowhere, and we've got some other figures in this video made by the same company. So they've come out swinging, literally.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's not too bad. I mean, the thing is,
for a first attempt.
Remember when Tyson came out? He had the sort of the rubber arms, and people were getting
that was Storm Collectibles. Yeah,
and they were getting rips in the elbows and stuff. At least you don't have to worry about that. If you've got a boxing figure, I suppose you are going to want to be able to have him in the poses like
absolutely.
this. So, I mean, there's certain characters like I've been saying recently with like the big chap alien. I don't mind if they revise it, Hot Toys, and stop doing rubber bodies and maybe just do like NECA do, because the NECA aliens, they do conceal the joints well.
They don't just make it solid plastic.
Yeah, hard plastic, even especially the mouth area. Just do away with the rubber tendons and stuff, and just have interchangeable bottom jaws for the open and closed mouth look. But
yeah,
I mean, they do.
There's no real reason for it to be like a rubber body.
No,
really.
I mean, after all the experience just us have had, I mean, with the Hot Toys aliens, I mean, your dog aliens.
Okay, I don't know if he's in frame, but
yeah, I mean, I've had issues with every one of them, to be honest. So it's time to rethink that.
Well, I've got the original blue Alien Warrior. I mean, he was notoriously broken.
So there's another picture of Adonis Creed coming out for the fight with the hood up. Looks pretty decent.
Very nice.
So yeah, I mean, looks pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
And then by the same company, see, this is what makes me wonder about them, because they're doing the Mime Joker, which is identical to the DX Hot Toys figure. It really does.
Just
yeah. So this is what's making me.
That's interesting.
Yeah, my gut's telling me these guys aren't official, but I don't know. They do have his name on there. That's a hell of a risk putting Michael B. Jordan on the actual picture. I mean, yeah.
That is a hell of a risk. Maybe putting all the official.
Maybe they're just straight gangster and just don't give a.
Maybe someone knows in the comments. Maybe someone who's watching this knows whether that Creed figure is licensed or not.
Yeah. Let us know if you know, folks. But the Mime Joker here.
Well, it just looks like a recast of the Hot Toys.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if those photos are the Hot Toys figure. That's what a lot of these third-party companies do. That recast officially licensed figures is that for their promo photos they just use the original.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised. I haven't seen the original in a while, so maybe someone will know that that's not. But it looks very similar.
But it comes with the feather pen, his top hat.
Is someone maybe I'm jumping the gun here, but is someone doing a purple like the normal?
Oh yeah, someone is, yeah.
Is someone doing another version of that as well? Because I was thinking this is a very because the DX14, I think it's the DX14. It didn't sell well, I don't think. This Mime Joker, I remember, I think probably nowadays it probably goes for a bit more. I remember around the time you could get this one for very cheap.
Yeah, I mean, I love the movie, but I was never tempted to get this one.
No.
As far as I was concerned, because the classic purple suit came out first. I mean, I was happy with that. There was no need to get this one unless you're really hardcore. And it's a great looking piece. But here's the picture of everything you get. Right, so you get the top hat, the base looks nice, the spat shoes, the feather pen, his cane, plenty of hands. Oh, what's this? Features separate.
So it's purrs, right? Okay, so it's not quite purrs, but it blatantly is just a recast.
Yeah.
Because that was purrs, otherwise DX. Yeah.
So that's pretty cheeky. So moving on now to another one by the same company. Back to Rocky again. We have from the same film. Actually, no, this is apparently from Rocky Balboa, which was the fifth film? Okay,
I mean, it says Stallone as well.
No, the sixth movie. Rocky 4 was in Russia. Rocky 5 was the one I don't like, where they gave him brain damage, and then Rocky 6, I guess, is Rocky Balboa. So
yeah, it says Balboa on the stand.
Yeah, you get like what is it? Just one head sculpt there, or
it looks like one. Again, the likeness. I don't.
It's not great. You can tell what it's supposed to be, but it's a bit. Converse sneakers. His little diary, I guess. Yeah, it looks good. So that's everything we've got, I think, from CyberX Studios.
Yeah, again, I'm curious as to whether they're licensed, because that says Stallone.
It does.
But the Joker was clearly just a Hot Toys recast.
They're getting, well, I suppose, I don't know if they're in Hong Kong or whatever, maybe it's harder to get them, but yeah, like we said, Stallone's forming his own 1/6 scale company, so he won't have this. Like, he's going to be after him.
Yeah.
Alright, so moving on to something pretty damn cool. We've got Master Team 1/6 scale Hitman collectible figure from the video games, the more recent Hitman games.
Yeah.
And this looks great. Again, pretty sure it's a third party sort of unlicensed deal, but it does look pretty official.
I mean, it says Hitman.
Still, that's pretty generic. There's a bunch of things called Hitman, so maybe.
I suppose.
But I mean, it looks fantastic.
It looks great.
It really does.
And you're obviously I know you've been a massive Hitman for Hitman 2. You loved that game.
Yeah, that was the one for me. I mean, it looks great. The suit looks good. They've actually got the red interior, like the lining of the coat inside.
Oh yeah, you can see just below his leg there.
Some great hand sculpts, the briefcase, a sniper rifle, the gun with the silencer, barcodes present and correct on the back of the head. Seems to have double bend elbows, but we've got plenty of pictures here. But this next picture,
that's a double bend.
I mean, the proportions look great. The suit looks really good.
Fantastic, yeah.
I mean, the head sculpt for the new video games, that is perfectly him from these latest series of games. That is, and he's screwing on the silencer there. That's a badass pick. Let's see what else we've got. See, it just looks great.
Yeah.
And there's really good pictures as well. I mean, some companies, they seem to just sort of rush their pictures. Like the Rocky ones we've just looked at could have made it look a bit more impressive. But then again, I guess you get the other side of the coins where people say, well, you're just trying to make it look fancy and it's not the true look of what you're actually getting. But I think these pictures, they're just gorgeous. Look at the way the light's bouncing off his dome. That's why I'm wearing a cap, because the light. But these pictures, it looks good. Another one there. That's really nice. I mean, it looks
great.
Really good. So I'm going to try and pick this up, folks. Maybe not day one, but
do you still have your kit bash?
Yeah, it definitely needs an update. The head sculpt's still good.
That's old now.
Yeah.
Made that a long time ago.
But the suit definitely needed an upgrade. It was an Interbay Men in Black Tommy Lee Jones suit I was using for that. Found a better tie recently on eBay, so that's kind of in storage. A nice deeper red tie. But yeah, posability looks really good on this one. So yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm sure a lot of... I've said it before, but I think Hot Toys have really missed the boat with not doing a Hitman figure. Because he just,
I don't know if it's a popular enough franchise for them to touch.
I think so. I mean, they really sell well. Oh, I love that picture. Look at that.
Yeah,
that just looks like it. That's gorgeous. We're looking at the one that you'll see on the screen here where he's overlooking I think it's the shipping yard, and he's just got the sniper rifle. He's just chilling, just picking his targets. But yeah, I just think Hitman would be, if Hot Toys did it, I can picture the box in my head, like the suit would be, like the box would just be like the tie, the white shirt and the black sort of jacket and all the weapons that they could make for him. Because you think of John Wick, like everything he came with, and and Hitman he screams Hot Toys to me, but for some reason they're just not doing it. But yeah, that looks really, really good. Master Team, Hitman 1/6 scale figure, folks. Keep an eye on that one again. You can see the red interior of the coat there.
Yeah, very nice.
Beautiful. I mean, I can't point out anything about it that doesn't look good.
No, same.
Very promising. And then on to Hot Toys. We got the Vision. And this is...
the white Vision.
Yeah. Very plain.
Yeah, I mean, well, what can you... I mean, he's pure white, isn't he? So what can you really do?
I haven't got too much to say about this one, Nick. I'll let you go... be a bit more.
I loved WandaVision.
Yeah.
I thought WandaVision was great.
It was good.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's just a white Vision, isn't it? Does that light... I'm guessing that the stone lights up.
Yeah. And I guess it's the same sculpt. I guess everything's pretty much the same, just repainted.
I don't know if it...
Let's see. The eyes look nice, actually.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, he looks cool. Let me just zoom in a little bit here. Let's get a little look at those eyes. Yeah, that's pretty nifty.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it doesn't. See, in that photo, it doesn't look like it's...
No, I mean, that could just be...
It could, yeah, who knows.
Cool kind of plastic they use that kind of catches the light if it hits it, maybe. You don't really want to be dicking about with a battery for something that small.
Maybe it's just...
What other pictures we got from here? A few other angles. But yeah, this looks cool for folks who are into it. Here's the picture of everything you get. Like a little unicorn. Now it's like the laser. It looks like a unicorn now.
It's like a... what are they called? A narwhal.
Oh, right.
I think it's a narwhal.
So yeah, he just doesn't seem like a feature. So why are they showing us two different pictures here? Is that because the eyes light up or something?
The only thing that I can assume, although in that photo they don't look much different.
No.
But in the show, his eyes, spoiler alert, his eyes, when he realizes, when Vision does the thing and he remembers all what he's done, his eyes do change to normalize.
Oh, right. Okay.
So maybe there's two sets of eyes, but they don't look that different in that photo.
No. But then
so I'm not sure.
Sticking with WandaVision, we've got an updated sculpt for Wanda.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that this is the same figure that they announced a while ago. They've just changed the head sculpt because people complain.
Yeah, let's just jump to the picture where they show the comparison.
Oh, okay.
So, okay, so you've got a picture of her from the show. I guess, is that the original?
Yeah.
And now the new one. Yeah. Right, so, okay, so we got a smaller gap between the...
That was one of the big things that people were complaining about.
Yeah. What else? I mean, the expression looks a tiny... that's a different angle. Let's have a look at this picture. Yeah, the updated one does look really good.
It seems to be more the hair and the helmet, mask? What even would you call that?
I'm not sure. I mean, it's kind of like... I don't want to say a tiara like Wonder Woman wears, but it's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
How does she get that to stick to her head?
Yeah.
I don't get it. But yeah, it looks like an improvement. It's good that they listen to the fans. That's a cool picture there, the side profile. Looks good, man. I mean, the original Scarlet Witch from Age of Ultron, the first one they did, I love that head sculpt.
Yeah.
I didn't get the full figure, but I did get the head just to mess around with.
Well, we had it in stock.
Yeah.
Videos of that on the channel.
Yeah. Did she go quickly? I forget.
Yeah.
No, she sold fast. There's a picture of the master sculpt, I guess. That's really cool looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, the improvements are definitely a lot better.
Yeah. So I'm sure folks will be happy with that. Let us know in the comments whether you think it is an improvement or not, folks. And then on to one of the Toy Fair exclusives.
Yes. So
Neon Tech Iron Man 4.0. What mark suit is this?
Who knows? I don't know. I don't know if it is.
It's from Infinity War.
Well, it says that.
So is that the L or Mark L, whatever it was?
I have no idea.
It's orange and black. They've done an orange and black Iron Man before, haven't they? They did the cool kind of yellow and black one and a green.
Well, this is the 4.0. So presumably this is the fourth Neon Tech one that they've done. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So they've done a bunch of them.
So, as far as these Toy Fair exclusives go, we're going to cover them all here, folks, but I've got to be honest, it was pretty boring for me, personally.
Yeah. I would completely agree. It was just another Iron Man, another Spider-Man. The most exciting one is the Armourer, which I'm sure we will get to. But even then, it's just another Star Wars figure.
Yeah.
And I love Star Wars and I love Marvel. I think we probably said this in the first news video, but it's just another one.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay,
so we're
it's
just
nothing to get really excited about. I mean, I'm sure people are. I'm sure people, Spider-Man collectors and Iron Man collectors, I'm sure they're.
I mean, I'm just scrolling through the pictures of the Iron Man piece here. It looks cool, but I'm not seeing anything too. Nothing's jumping out at me.
I'm curious. Are these Neon Tech Iron Man figures? Are they like a Hot Toys artistic? Are they taking artistic license with these? Because I don't remember seeing any of them in the film.
I've never seen them other than the Hot Toys figures, so I guess
they might have featured in Iron Man 3, possibly. I don't know. I mean, the only reason I say that is because there's loads of suits in Iron Man 3. But even then, I don't remember seeing any of these in that film.
Yeah.
So is this just Hot Toys taking artistic license with them? I don't know.
Yeah. It's a nice looking piece.
So.
Yeah, let's just see everything he comes with. So, got a big shield, nice base, different hands, and just
typical Iron Man fare. He's got the rocket things on the back, and looks like he's got some kind of.
Yep.
Oh, it's just the shield.
So that's.
Oh no, it's maybe some kind of sword thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So that's your Neon Tech Iron Man 4.0.
It looks lovely. It does look like a great figure.
Then moving on to another Toy Fair exclusive, the Spider-Man Cyborg Spider-Man suit.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of memes on the Facebook groups of people about Cyborg.
Yeah.
The Hot Toys have announced their Cyborg, and then
it's like it stings.
Yeah, I mean this again. It looks very cool.
Yeah,
like it looks awesome.
Yeah,
but was there really anyone who was out there wanting this? Yeah. That's my question. It's like, do you reckon there are people like thinking, I wish they'd do a Cyborg Spider-Man?
I guess there's a few of them out there.
There must be. I mean, there must be.
It didn't surprise me because they've made so many already in a short space of time. They've made so many different suits from the game. This one was kind of inevitable, but it's definitely not one I've ever really used. I used it once in the game just to see what it looked like, and I thought, let's just switch back to another suit. Yeah.
Is this in the base game? This must be maybe DLC or.
Well, all those suits were free. I think they just updated it. Like
I don't remember seeing this suit.
Like with the Sam Raimi suit, that just one day I saw it on Facebook. You can now download it for free. I was like, okay.
Maybe I just haven't downloaded it.
But yeah, I mean, it's cool that it's out there for folks. It's obviously just the classic suit.
Yeah.
They've added stuff onto. Still got
that kind of stuff, it makes sense. Obviously, with their R&D costs of developing these things, they're obviously going to want to try and use things more than once.
Yeah.
So it's understandable.
There he is with his bandaged leg and his cyborg arm, his little headband.
Looks very cool. It does look cool.
Yeah.
I mean, again, my only real complaint with these figures is that I just wish they'd do something a bit different.
So that picture's nice, where he's got the light.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I like the stitching on the suit as well, like the leg and the arm and the chest.
Yeah, that's a nice.
And the head as well, actually.
Yeah, very nice. Let's see what else we got here. So all the stitching on the head. Man, it does look cool. I haven't really looked at these pictures much. I thought I'd save it.
No, I saw that they announced them, but I intentionally didn't look at any of them really.
That's a really nice one too. Superhero landing.
Classic pose.
And there he is on his dynamic stand base type thing.
Have they released the classic suit yet?
No, not yet.
No, I don't think so. They've released the kind of the shiny one, haven't they? But
that picture reminds me of the original front cover to the first Spider-Man comic a little bit.
Right.
That classic sort of picture of him. That's pretty much. I'm just scrolling through these images. We get the gist. So let's go to the final Toy Fair exclusive, which is the Armourer.
The Armourer,
She looks cool.
Just very cool. I mean, Again, it's one of those ones that. I mean, I'm sure there must be people that were really wanting this, but it seems like quite a niche.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose these Toy Fair exclusives are going to be fairly niche, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's great that they've made it. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people who want it, but it's as a figure, me personally.
No.
Yeah, just
I mean, even as a big fan of The Mandalorian, I don't think I'd put this in my collection. I mean, obviously, if I had the money and the space, then sure, why not? But
well, let's see. What's this? She's just giving him his
insignia.
Yeah. So Oh yeah, it looks cool. The weathering on the helmet she's wearing, I like the...
Yeah, it looks awesome, don't get me wrong.
What would you call the thing on her back, the furry kind of...
I don't really know.
It's cool though. Picture of her there taking out the stormtroopers. That was a cool scene, I remember that.
Yeah.
So yeah, what she come with? She comes with... Oh wow, she does have a nice big cardboard backdrop, which is nice.
Oh, okay.
She gets her tools, quite a few of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5-ish sort of tools to work with. Nice little base.
She doesn't have any of Mando's armour.
No.
And she doesn't have any Beskar ingot.
Might have been here somewhere.
See, like here, there's some Mando armour. That doesn't come with the figure. So.
They should have at least given you some of the ingots, because if anyone would have them, it's her.
Yeah.
But, oh well. But yeah, nice looking piece, folks. I think that's the end of the Toy Fair exclusives. Then we move on to Caustic Plastic with their announcement, or the full unveiling of 1/6 scale John Wayne. He looks amazing.
Looks fantastic, yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, I can attest, like, because I got the Bud Spencer figure, which is another sort of cowboy character. The quality of that piece is really, really up there. Real metal and wood guns, incredible weathering and quality on the clothing. Really good paint job, and some of the best hands I've ever seen on a figure. Like, I've never seen hands as well painted as that. Like, seriously.
Caustic Plastic, they're very high end from what I've seen from their stuff.
They're aiming high.
Yeah. It's always very high quality.
Yeah, yeah. So this is the standard edition. You get some hands, the rifle, pistol,
nice base,
bottle of whiskey. Yeah, it's magnetic as well, so you don't have to. He's got the strong magnets in his feet,
like the John Lennon.
Oh yeah. But yeah, the magnets on this guy should be pretty damn strong. And then you've got. Well, we'll have a look at the deluxe version in a minute. But the head sculpt looks
great,
amazing. The hat, the detail, the texture on it, and the weathering on the hat, and the weathering on all the clothes looks really, really amazing. And I mean, you know, he's the Duke. He's like one of the OG screen icons, really. I mean, yeah, John Wayne, absolute legend. I'm hoping, I mentioned in the video I did for my channel that I hope maybe Caustic Plastic will consider doing Clint Eastwood at some point, because that would be really amazing. I love Clint.
There's been a few Clint figures about.
Custom, third party, I guess. But if these guys got involved with Clint Eastwood, that would be something pretty damn special, I think.
It would be, yeah.
I like the way the nameplate on the base kind of resembles a belt buckle. Yeah. That's cool. And let's have a quick look at the deluxe version, everything that comes with. There's even an exclusive version, which I only just found out about after I made the video for my channel. But there's 3 versions.
Oh, right.
The exclusive version comes with a diorama base with a camp.
Oh wow!
Which is gorgeous. I don't have pictures of that right now, but I suppose by the time I edit this, folks, I will put up a picture of that. And I like, obviously, with the different layers of clothing, you can have some pretty different looks there. Yeah. So it's a really, really, really nice looking piece. There's just, I'm thinking of like older people in my family, like uncles who are no longer with me and stuff. Like they would have loved to have seen something like this. Yeah. Because I remember as a little kid, like, you know, you'd be bored at the time sitting there and they're watching their old cowboy movies and you just want to watch cartoons. But it's all sort of coming back to me seeing this. There's the deluxe version. So the deluxe version comes with the satchel, the coffee pot, and the coffee mug, which is, I'm assuming, all going to be metal because the last figure I got from them, everything that you wanted to be metal was. Again, with Caustic Plastic. Sorry, they're always super high quality. Yeah. They're releasing Peter Sellers from Pink Panther soon. That's another one with a magnetic base. That looks really, really nice. So yeah, deluxe version. So you got standard edition, deluxe edition, and exclusive edition, which comes with the option of the campsite diorama. But yeah, man, he looks cool. So looking forward to seeing him. And now we move on to... now this is a random one.
Okay, now this is interesting here because I'm curious about this, and maybe someone in the comments can probably let us know, but I've seen like this was something that an artist made. It was like a kind of, like, it must have been not even like a third party company, I don't think. So I don't know if this is by the original artist or whether this is a recast.
Well, the weird thing I noticed, the first thing my eyes saw when I saw this on Facebook was on the original post. It was called, I swear there was something that said Dirty Woody.
It's that meme, isn't it? Yeah. And we've got that figure downstairs. That I forget who make it.
Because there's a picture of him here with some. She's blatantly not got any clothes on.
No, well I could. I can't be asked.
Here's another one. He's with the ladies.
But yeah, it's like creepy Woody.
Creepy Woody.
Because if you search like Woody toy meme, and it's that figure again. Who makes it? Revoltech.
Okay.
Maybe.
But
possibly. I don't know.
Clothing looks good. I mean.
Yeah, I mean it's awesome. Again, I'm just curious as to whether this is by the original artist or whether it's a recast.
And then we got all these different. Well, is this just the eyes move? I guess.
Yeah. I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. So Play Toy are the guys who are making it.
Play Toy. I'm sure. Do you remember that? Hit Girl. Do you remember that Hit Girl figure? The Kick-Ass 2 Hit Girl. That was made by Play Toy.
That was a good looking piece. So yeah, they're making this. Maybe we'll get a buzz.
Well, again, so the original artist that made this sculpt, I did see a buzz. I know they are working on a buzz. But again, I don't know if this is a recast or whether this is the original. So someone let us know, please. I'd like to know.
There he is running. Articulation looks good. But yeah, a bit of a weird one, that one.
Yeah.
And then we should move on to here we go. The laughter begin. He's called the laughter as well. It's all working out.
Yeah.
GS Toys, GST 02 1/6 scale laughter figure.
Wow.
This isn't as bad as the Arthur Fleck one.
No, it's not.
It's still pretty bad. But
it's just
after everything we've had already.
We've had so many now.
This is a downgrade from the last one. The
that's
SW
just it.
Toys.
It's like if you're gonna do it, make it better than the previous ones we've had, and they just haven't.
So what would you say of all the ones that came before this? SW Toys and M Toys, probably a combination of those.
Combination of those two. Yeah.
Very nice suit on the M Toys.
Yeah.
Pretty damn good suit on the SW Toys as well. But I think at the end of the day, when all was said and done, I think the SW Toys head was the one I preferred. The detail on the M Toys was fantastic.
That's the thing. I don't think I could pick one over the other because I thought that they both had pros and cons.
Yeah.
I think overall, I preferred the M Toys sculpt, even though it wasn't quite as accurate. From certain angles, it was.
And this suit looks very similar to the SW Toys, like especially around this sort of lapels or whatever you call it. It just really looks like that suit again.
So do you mean the M Toys?
No, the SW Toys.
I was thinking more M Toys.
Because the SW Toys had that really sharp. You can see them here, the way they used to stick out like these little horns.
Yeah, well the M Toys definitely did that. I remember I had to stick mine down.
No, because I'm using the M Toys on my one, and I haven't had to stick them down. Maybe I just got lucky, but it comes with the usual stuff. You get the mask, the cigarette, a gun. Yeah. The wrong kind of gun again.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a bit of a downgrade, I think, from the M Toys and the SW Toys. I think you should, if you're still after a Joaquin Phoenix Joker, choose between the M Toys or the SW Toys. This one does not look as good as those to me.
No, definitely not.
So that's that, and we can move on to the Arthur Fleck version, which is, I'm not going to lie, folks, I think it's hideous.
It's terrible.
It's bloody awful. Look at that head, the face.
I mean,
it's just not him at all.
No, it's really not.
He comes with his bag, a cigarette, some more hands, but the head sculpt, I just really don't like it.
And again, like same with the makeup version, it's like we've seen so many versions of this look now. Yeah. If you're gonna do it, make it better than what we've seen before.
Yeah. Oh god.
And they've just made it so much worse.
It's not good.
That's terrible.
What do you guys think of this? Let us know in the comments, folks. But this Arthur Fleck version is probably the worst figure out of this whole bunch we're talking about today.
It's awful. It's really not good.
It's the worst of the bunch.
I can't imagine who's going to buy that.
It's proper seedy there.
Yeah.
The one with the green background for me later on when I'm editing. Yeah, so that's him. So GS Toys. Yeah, just not about this one to be honest. I think, what else we got now, folks? And then the last one is GS Toys again.
Oh, okay.
But now this is the Roaring Kobe. So Kobe Bryant, R.I.P.
I wonder if this is a recast of the Entebbe.
I
don't know. I haven't really seen.
I'm not familiar enough with the Entebbe one.
No,
to be
neither
honest.
am I.
But this looks okay.
It looks okay. But the reason I thought maybe it's a recast is because it looks considerably better than that last figure we looked at.
Yeah. No. Okay. Well, I don't know how many they made, but we've got from Entebbe. You've got the Here we go. Yeah, so one of the faces that Entebbe did, it's not this one. There is an open mouth one, but there's no teeth showing. And he's in his home kit. And then the other one they did was in the away kit, and that's just kind of a more neutral, plain expression.
Right.
So it looks like maybe they've done a new sculpt, or maybe they've robbed someone else's third party head.
Yeah, who knows?
We really don't know much about these GS Toys guys, folks, so if you do know anything out there, let us know, just so we can be a bit better informed for next time. But I mean, he looks okay. I'm sure it's a lot cheaper than trying to get an Entebbe one.
Yeah.
I want to get a Michael Jordan Entebbe figure, but they've gone up in price so much. There's loads to choose from, and they made the quarter scale version.
Did they?
Yeah, quarter scale Michael Jordan.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I've never seen it in person, but that must be an absolute beast.
Yeah.
But Kobe Bryant, I mean, I'm learning more about him. As the recent years, I wasn't too familiar because I was obsessed with NBA from about 1993 to 1996. So Kobe was after my time, but because of the Jordan documentary on Netflix, The Last Dance, I started to watch basketball stuff again, and Kobe Bryant was amazing, man.
Right.
Like, I always thought no one would ever be as good as Jordan, but I mean, Jordan's probably still the best technically, but Kobe Bryant was an absolute beast. It's such a tragedy what happened to him and his daughter in the helicopter, and everyone else in their helicopter as well. Everyone talks about Kobe Bryant and his daughter, but there were more people than that in that helicopter. Damn shame what happened. But yeah, it looks good. Looks alright.
Yeah, well, it looks much better than the Arthur Fleck.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, man. So what would you say, out of everything we've seen, I'm going to say I think Hitman is probably the best looking piece. Mind you, as much as I'm not bothered about it, the Cyborg Spider-Man is a very nice looking piece as well.
Yeah.
And so is that Iron Man technically, and so is the Armourer. They're all great looking.
Yeah.
But I'm going to choose Hitman out of this bunch.
Yeah, the Hitman looks great. The Spider-Man looks great. If I could only have one figure that we've looked at today, it'd probably be the Spider-Man.
Okay.
Maybe the Woody, actually. I would like one of those Woodies.
Yeah.
Because that is cool. Again, I've seen those on Facebook, but I just don't know whether that's a recast.
Yeah. I'm just going back over everything we've looked at. So yeah, I'd choose Hitman. I mean, I really like John Wayne as well, but
yeah,
I'm just such a big Hitman fan, and have a really nice representation of him would be so cool. And that Wanda's looking really good with the improvements as well. The White Vision, I'm sure plenty of people will be happy to add him to their Marvel lineup. So that's pretty much it, folks. Let us know what you're thinking of the new show, and then obviously we had the Mime Joker, which is a big mystery because really
interesting.
Just looked like a copy of the Hot Toys one.
Yeah, and considering that the two Rocky figures, the Creed, they look like they're licensed. They have the actors' names and
it's interesting.
Yeah, very strange.
The full name, and they've even got the actor's name. That's risky if you're not officially licensed. I don't know. It's very. Just let us know if you know anything about that one, folks. But yeah, man, we are all done for another news show.
Yeah, we'll have more news next week.
Yeah, they've been dropping a lot of announcements recently. I thought we'd have a few things to talk about this week, but there was actually quite a lot.
Yeah,
maybe a little bit more than last week. So yeah, let us know what you're thinking of the news show, folks, and let us know what you would pick out of all the stuff we've shown. Which would you go for if you could only have one? And don't forget to subscribe, drop a like on the video, check us out on Instagram, and come check us out at our store at www.thefigurepit.com. Right there. And thanks for watching, guys.
Cheers, guys.
See you soon.
Take it easy.